Hello everybody, welcome to Claro Beauty. You're here with Claudia Lara. So if you notice, I've been doing a couple of shorter videos today. So this part has to do with lip balms. Now, perhaps I should do a more Brune because there's so many lip balms out there, but I wanted to create at least this short one right now and right here because one of you asked me about a pinky sort of lips. And so I wanted to give you at least some choices. Now, what I'm wearing right now is actually the new #1 Chanel. This is the tinted lip and cheek balm. That's what I have on my cheeks and that's what I have on my lips. So it's very nice. Now, I wouldn't call this pinkish. I don't know if this is what you meant, the subscriber that asked me about it. But it does have a little bit of color, right? It's kind of my lips, but better, but in that red, well, I mean, I wouldn't say pink, but you know, cherry. It's called Rosewood. It's likely Rosewood, so maybe Rosewood. Yeah, has some rose to it. But I wanted to do some swatches. Let's see here. So we have, this is what I'm wearing. I'm gonna swatch it right here, right? And then I wanted to, because the new line of Chanel, which is La Pause, the Spring 2022 collection just came out. And so they had a couple of this, what they call Rouge Coco Balms. So these are kind of softer sort of balms, right? So there you have it. That one is my rose. So close, but a little more pinkish. However, when I put it on my lips, I see a little more of the orange to it. I don't know if it's peach. They have 5 colors and one of them was very peachy. I don't remember right now the name of it, but it's more peach. So that one is peach. This one is my rose, so it's in the rose category. But when I put it on and I see myself, you can see the videos where I'm wearing it. It seems a little bit more orange to it, peach to it. That's what I would describe. Now, the one I'm wearing right now doesn't have that peach to it. So I would prefer this, but hey, I wanted to give you that option. Now, if you've seen how this one looks on me, it's barely there. I like a little bit more color. So I prefer this in that way. This is very balmy, very transparent. So now let's move on. For example, this one is the Rouge Coco Bloom. So it's black. This is a different one. But this is called Dream. There's Dream and then there's one called Chance. I don't have Chance. I probably will get Chance if I knew what I know now. This one is a little more color than the Balm. You see? A little more even than the one I'm wearing right now. And it is as creamy, it is as good felt, but when I wear it, I feel you're wearing a lipstick. It's not like this, that you barely, this is, I wouldn't say matte because it was creamy and it feels creamy, but I don't feel I'm wearing it. With this one, I feel more wearing it and they're not so long lasting. So this one you have to sort of reapply, you know, sort of thing. So now let's go with more balms. This is Bobbi Brown and Bobbi Brown Extra Lip Tint. Now this one's I really like, I really have enjoyed. And when I do that, it's really, I use it at home when I first wake up or if I'm gonna do a video with you all or right after the shower. You see that? That gives you a little bit of pink tint to it, a little wetter look, moistures your lips. I don't think I will wear that like to go out and about, but I wear it throughout the day. And this is in the color Bare Raspberry. Now, Bare Raspberry has more color than other ones because I finished another one, a different color. It had less color than this. And then, for example, I have this other color called Bare Melon. Look at this. So this, we're talking more on the, that's this one. More on the orangey, peachy, right? But again, creamy, Nice. Let me put this in order so I don't forget. Which one was the first one we tried? So I think we tried the thing and then we tried this. Okay. So I don't remember the order of this one's. All right. So I don't know if this helps you, like I remember, well, we'll get to that. So I'll just try two others just to give you a sample. I have here Dior. Now this Dior Addict Lip Glow. Now these ones are very warmy. Oh, oh yeah. So this was also kind of a balm pinky. Now again, as I swatch it, you see color there. But when you put it in your lips, all of these balms becomes a little more transparent. So you see your lips sort of thing, and it doesn't look like a lipstick per se. So a second color I have here is Lip Glow, also in Rosewood. So we'll see, you can compare it to the other Rosewood I apply, which is the one I'm wearing. See, this one barely shows, you see that? Now, this barely showing sort of quality was very big. I don't know if I have here the other Chanel, like no, this is unexpected. Even in one of their, see if I can find it here real quick, if not, in one of their lines that they came up, they like this very transparent but glowy sort of colors. Yeah, I don't know where did I put it. So it's not here. And people really like that shiny sort of your lips, but my lips are too bare and so too light pink. And so that doesn't lift me up. I like a little bit of color. So the ones I'm showing you, give me a tiny bit, but look, a tiny bit of color. And the camera enhances the colors. So in real life, it even looks lighter. I don't know if that helps you out. So another thing I remember back on the day when I was younger and I just wanted to put a little very natural looking, I would use something like this, Blue Raspberry. This is Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown has a lot of very nice, they're supposed to be lipsticks. So they're not balms per se. I already showed you the balms, but this one's had a little bit of more color payout. And what I mean, because seeing the camera might look like more color, looks pretty much like the other ones. But I don't know if you can tell, it has more texture to it. So it shows the color a lot more. These ones are a little more shiny, transparent. And so when you apply them, it just tints. You see that? This one, the color will show. So even if you plot it, just a little tiny bit, it gives you that color. It's creamy, it's nice, it looks natural, but it's more lipstick-like. The same as, for example, and I do use this quite often in here with videos with you when I'm bare skin and I want to show up. And I have mentioned this, like this Casablanca from Tom Ford. I have a very small item, but they have this in full size, obviously. So you see, that has pinkish. Now we're talking, this is a lipstick. It's not like the rest. But if you just plot a little bit or put lightly, and for some reason, even though here, look, there it shows a lot bolder color, bolder. But in my lips, this will show as a very natural looking color. It doesn't show like a lipstick that has that color. So again, you can play a little bit of just pop it a little color. It's so creamy when you do that, it spreads out. Especially if you use a little lip liner with some color and then that in a nude. But that way you have the creaminess and a little bit of pay of colors. I think that's what I would do for that pinkish that you requested. Now I want to show you one more. Let's see if I can find it. And I thought, oh, here. Oh, I'm glad it's right where I thought. So this one is one of my longtime favorites. It's almost empty, so that should tell you quite a bit. It was on its side, but look, it's barely there. And I really like this one. So I actually wanted to do a video on this, and I guess here we are. This is the Clarins Éclat Minute Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. So this is an oil. pretty much probably could go in the gloss category, you know, because of the shiny, although it doesn't work as a gloss. It works like a lip balm. Look at that. You see that? This one, I love it because it's oily, like it says. So when your lips are like at night in the morning, when they're drying, or you just want a little lifting up, this one feels amazing in your lips, and it has a little bit of tint of color. There's different colors to it. This is red berry, so this is one of the bolder colors. But to me, is one of the few that actually shows up something, because they look very, very, look, transparent on the lips. So you see your lips, but it just brings a little bit of color. You see that? And on that note, we could go into all the glosses like Lisa Eldridge, like Pat McGrath, like any of that. But I didn't want to go to that, because now we're starting to go in a different category, which is more makeup-y. But I did wanted to mention, this is the Westman Atelier. And you know, it's funny because I only have one, but I actually, now that I have this one and have tried it, I wish I had bought more of this ones versus other brands that I did get their full collection. I'm trying to see, I think this is Garconne. So Garconne, this is not the most reddish that she has, and I'm very curious to try that. But let's, oh, yeah, so this one is getting more into the gloss. However, I wanted to mention it because, again, see the transparency, the glossiness, but it has a very light sort of tint to it. But it's gloss. So do I feel more like wearing this when I'm actually have lipstick on. I pair this with the Victoria Beckham Spark lipstick, and it gives that pump and that color, and I really like them together. I really haven't worn this on its own. I don't think it will have enough for me, maybe. But again, if I'm at home and I just want that warmth and oil thing, I really recommend the Clarins oils. So nice. But if you're just looking like you ask for some pinkish sort of coloring, again, I really like this new #1 Chanel. You can see the swatches in a short video I have. I'll link it down below. They don't have that many. I think they have one that is pinkish. That might be too light, but check them out, right? And just think, the swatches, if you spread it out, it'll look a lot, you know, thinner and lighter, right? But here you have it. You see the difference? This was the most lipstick-like, this one too. So you see how it covers, the color covers a lot more versus the ones that, like this one has a little frosty to just give it a little bit of that light reflection. But then we have this ones, and of course the Balms. Which one was this? Oh, this one was the Dior, this one right here, pinkish. What color? So I think I mentioned it, 007 Lip Glow in Raspberry. There's many colors on this, check it out. So these two are the Dior Lip Glow. Look at the difference. This is Rosewood, barely there. People like that frosty sort of thing. Doesn't work for me that well. These ones do work for me better, but this one looks a little more pinkish that I would like. So again, I go more for these colors. Haven't said enough about that one, which is the Chanel #1. But one of my favorites, and I have gone through a full lipsticks of this Bobbi Brown extra lip tints. I really, really enjoy them. And I have two colors here. They sell actually, I think in Nordstrom's, like 3 in 1 bundle, and you pay the price of like 1.5 or something. So if you want to try different colors, there's like a little more clear and then a brown and then thing. To me, the very clear and brownies sort of disappear. They're not worthwhile to me. I like the raspberry, the blueberry, the rosewood, you know, look at that. To me, those are more pinkish per se. I forgot which one was this one, right? I think that one was, oh, that one was my rose, I think. Well, I don't want to confuse you. So there you have it. I hope this was useful. I hope you found one that perhaps you feel like trying. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right-hand corner of the screen so you know when I upload new videos. And please comment below, request, suggest, keep the conversation happening, and keep your questions up. I'm learning quite a bit from you, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye.